So Steelcase Leap chair, I kind of alluded to this when I talked about the Ameap chair, which was the Ameap frame with the Leap seat. I upgraded that chair, and the reason for it is because now that the refurbs have that extra padding in there, of course this goes away from the brand new one. If you add that extra padding, you don't feel like you bottom out quite as much. I know it's just subjective and it's my opinion, not everybody's, but that paired with the fact that obviously this is without question the best backrest in the business. Super flexible. You've got the ability to really do that Russian twist that Ryan likes to do. It's got insanely good lower support. You can adjust and fine tune where it hits your back. You can adjust the depth on the knob here as well. The seat pad is incredibly flexible as well. Because I move around in my chair all the time, this has always been just a really great all-around chair. Adding that extra thickness to the seat pad did it for me, and now we've gotten this thing over. So I'm S tier on this one for the first time ever.
Yeah, I'm actually going to bump it up even further than S. We're going S plus on this one, which is the highest rank that I'm willing to give to a chair. For me, this is my unicorn of office chairs, and this chair is why I downgraded the Fern and the Embody to A plus, simply because they don't stack up to what this chair offers for me. If I could sit in one chair for the rest of my life, it would be the Leap without question. It's got an S tier seat, S tier arms, S tier backrest, and while I've complained about the recline in the past, I've actually grown to love the recline on the Leap. One thing that I've noticed about chairs like the Aeron and the Embody is that they have such a smooth recline that I just don't get as much stuff done because I'm just moving around in the chair more, whereas the Leap still gives me the same ability to kick back and lounge if I want to. I just don't have that rocking feeling. A lot of people say, how can you give the Leap an S tier if it doesn't have a headrest? I just don't need a headrest, and honestly, I think that if you put a headrest on the Leap, it would take away from what makes the backrest so great, so this is S plus all day.
Yeah, Ryan said it really well. I think I do personally prefer those reclines on the Herman Miller, but it's true, you do kind of have to lock them up. Otherwise, you do have that tendency to always recline. I'm not quite up there with an S for this one, just because I do prefer that Ameap seat, but it's still overall, this is an amazing chair, and I do really like that higher backrest. All total, we got an S plus, S, A, it's going to be an S.
Wrapping up the list, we have the BTOD Lamia. So this is going to be the Leap chair with the Ameap seat replaced instead of the Leap seat. So for me personally, I actually like the Leap seat a little bit more than the Ameap seat. This chair was created because a lot of people share the opposite opinion. So we kind of combined the chairs with both options so you could pick and choose. I just like the Leap seat better. It's more flexible. I like the contour on it better. For me, it actually feels softer. The Ameap seat feels a little bit more concave where you're sitting on top of it instead of sitting in it. Otherwise, you're getting a crazy good chair. I mean, it's still a Leap chair. The backrest is incredible. The recline, great. Everything about the chair is great. I just can't give it an S tier because, in my opinion, we've downgraded it a little bit by going to that Ameap seat. So I'm going to be at an A plus.
You take what I think is an S tier seat from the Ameap, put it on the Leap, and this makes this an S tier chair because you're going to have the S tier arms, S tier seat, A or close to S backrest. So some of all those parts is going to be an S tier. We finished the list strong with that Libranovo Lamia. These are the two chairs that I spend pretty much all my time in.
This chair is just a creation that came up from just putting different combinations together because I like that Ameap seat pad so much. And it's just over time, it's crazy to see the reviews of people who have kind of struggled with the same thing with the Leap seat, finding success in this chair and finding it to be where it's their most comfortable chair they've ever had. For me, it's the same thing. Now that we do the extra padding too on this, it softened up that seat even more, which now I'm going to have to say, like Ryan said, S plus before. I'm going to go God tier plus. If there was such a thing, it has now elevated itself even more. And again, just a really solid option for anybody who's looking maybe for a little bit different sit in the Leap chair. This might be your better alternative. So overall, I think that puts us right around, did you give it an S?
S.
Okay, so that's going to put us in an S tier. Let's go.
If you want to see how we rank all of the most popular chairs, head over to BTODtv to see our full office chair tier list. Click the link in the description.